Hello everybody, my name is Radiokiwi and today I'm here with
Alanna,
who is my friend. Well, obviously.
So today we're going to be doing ghost story time.
Yes. So, do you want to go first?
Well, this is right, it's not actually a ghost because I knew what it was, but it's still kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I got 3. So do you want to go 1, 2?
Yeah.
So my first one is, I was coming down the stairs, and 2 of these happened in the same day. I'll do this one and then the next one and then one that happened the other day. And then, so basically I was about to go up I was coming down my stairs, sorry, and I was on my foot just touched the bottom step, and I was about to step off, and it was really weird because my door to my front room, you have to push the handle down to open it, and it just opened. I'm not lying now, it just literally opened. But
God.
I literally lagged into my back, into the dining room, and my mother was what's wrong? I was yeah, the door just opened by itself. And she goes yes, it's probably because the windows are open, but it's still kind of creepy.
Because how could the wind
Yeah, because the thing is, it was the windows weren't open in that room. They were open in the back room. So it was why would that open the door? Because if the wind was blowing against it, because it was the back room, it'd be blowing that way, whereas you need to open the door this way, so it wouldn't work anyway.
Well, mine is that I was at night sleeping there, not bad, and this was a couple months ago, and I could hear do you know when you're a sheet being dragged on the floor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I heard that noise in my hallway, and it was about it was about maybe 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
my mum and dad were asleep, but my dad was downstairs sleeping, and my mum was upstairs because my dad fell asleep listening to something. Because I went downstairs to see if he was there to check on what the hell it was. But before I did that, I heard scratching on my radiator, and I woke up this morning and you can see that scratch, and that wasn't there the day before.
I'm what's that hole from?
I don't know, that's always been there.
Oh right,
yeah.
Yeah, that I think we're gonna have to once we've done our story times, I think we're gonna have to show them at the end the scratches.
Yeah.
And so it's
yeah, that noise.
Oh, that's so creepy.
I know, and as well as that, my things haven't. When I say out loud oh, I need to find this. When I go to see where it was the last time I saw it, it's gone, and it comes back in a completely random place, and I blame that on my great grandfather because it happens every single day. Yep, it happens all the time. It's very nice.
So one that have you heard it?
Yeah.
So this was the one that was the same day. It was later on in the evening, and that's the thing. It really creeped me out because it's the first one was 7 o'clock in the night, and because it's winter in Wales, it's it goes really dark.
Yeah.
It's almost pitch black at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's so weird, and it was a 7 o'clock, and I was literally. I know this sounds like I'm making it up because it was both to do with stairs, but I'm not. Downstairs we have a light that you can turn on, the landing light upstairs, but downstairs, and you can turn it on and off upstairs.
Oh yeah.
So you can turn it on and off, down and up, and I turned it on when I was downstairs because it wasn't on it was off. So I turned it on when I was because I was downstairs because I was going to go up. And no joke, I got to the top step and the light started flickering. But I was oh, there's a bird then just flying past us. Yeah, and some people may just say, yeah, but it can't just be flickering because sometimes when you turn lights on, it takes them a while to come on. But I don't understand that because it took the time for me to turn the light on, walk up the stairs, And when I got to the top of the stairs, then it started flickering.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't it start flickering when I was downstairs or
Yeah.
midway up the stairs? It was just weird and, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, another one of mine was that me and Timber Animations were coming home from the park. We were like talking about some weird things. 1 second. Sorry, I've got cookies.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so we were coming home from the park and we were talking about some weird things for some reason. And then we turned, and like no one was behind us. We turned behind us to see this old man in his 40s or 50s following us, like walking, like staring at both of us, walking at us. You know, like at a quite fast speed. So me and Ellie took a dash to go around the corner. Do you know, like the cost cutters, like that street there, and then like we went around the corner where the pharmacist is.
Oh, well, like
Yeah, so we ran around that, and you know there's a little lane there to go into. We had passed that, where it was just before.
Oh, so like
corner.
the shop's there, and then it's the
The pharmacist.
yeah.
And we were just.
I don't call it a pharmacist.
I
I
know.
call it what's it called now? Yeah, you know what I'm on about.
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, and there's like the lane behind it. You were past.
Yeah, we had just passed that, and then, and when we looked behind us, we ran around the corner, and we looked back around the corner to see if he was still following us, and he had gone. He had passed the houses and the lane.
Like you look back to where you were when he was there.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
he was
god.
gone. It really creeped us out.
Like, because you wouldn't have known that he could be behind you.
I know. So like.
Yeah.
It was just weird, so I just...
This one is kind of funny. It's like, should I just say 2 for this?
Yeah.
Because it's really short. I was sitting in my room and I've been watching like, I watched a serial killer. And like, he was doing this thing where he reacts to like creepy things every day.
Oh.
And he was reacting to them. And I was like, I was just watching them all. Because it's going to be Halloween soon, he's watching them till Halloween, which is the 31st of October. And I like, it's more funny because like it wasn't anything there. I just creeped myself out. And I have this Olaf blanket and I hang it on the back of my door, and it's like one that you put over your head, and like it's got arms and gloves that you put on.
Oh.
And it's like a cone for the nose, like a carrot. And then, yeah, and like, it was, like, the way it was, like, set on my door, it looked like you couldn't even see the nose bit. It was, like, folded down, so you couldn't see it. And where, I've got a round, like, doorknob, so it was on that, and it looked like the top of someone's head.
Oh.
And then you could see, like, a little bit of the carrot, and it looked like a head and a nose.
Oh.
And it was, like, really short, and it looked like a bald man. Like, I'm not being baldest, but yeah. Yeah, and I was just like that. I had, like, my phone in my hand. I was about to phone my father. Daddy, I'm upstairs. And I was like, and for some reason, I got, like, a peek of, like, guts, and I just walked over, opened the door, and there was nothing there. It was so funny. It was just, like, the outline of the thing. But this is actually creepy. Today, it was, like, literally half an hour ago. I went to meet Rose and our other friend Saraya at the park, and I was walking past this man, and he was in like a taxi. Like, what do they call them in America? Taxis, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
taxi.
so, anyway.
Yeah, or cab.
Cab, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was just sitting in it, and he was like, do you know there's like 2 seats? There'd be like the driver and the
Yeah.
other person. Well, he was in the driver's seat, and he was like sitting this way, with his legs on the thing. Like, I don't know if you think he's sitting with his legs on the thing like that way. I was like, okay. But then I got so creeped out because I thought it was like he was waiting for someone. But then as I got closer, I was like, hang on now a minute. And he was like, it's just what, he wasn't like moving his head. He was just like out with his eyes, like watching me. And I was like, okay. I'm not going to get killed today, and I voted for it. I was like, oh! It's so funny though. Yeah.
Well, my last one is that there's this doll called Peggy the Doll. I'm not too sure if I'm correct because I haven't watched this video in a while. But one of my favourite YouTubers, Annie Marie, I don't know if you know, heard of her.
I think I've watched her, yeah.
Yeah. She like made this video on Peggy the Doll. And like Peggy the Doll is a doll which it's in this there was in this TV series, and that before that they showed the doll, like this TV series is about like all haunted objects and stuff. So before they showed the doll, they put a warning on screen saying, "Beware, those which like don't like scary things and may be disturbed. Watch at your own risk." Because like whenever people like saw the doll, like they started to have a really bad migraine, like stomach issues. They began like hyperventilating, having panic attacks if they're known to that, nosebleeds.
That's really creepy.
Like while I was watching a video, I didn't even see the doll, and I had started to have a headache and like stomach pains, and it was really, really weird because like I didn't even see the doll's face. Which was weird enough, so I'm not too sure if that was just a really weird coincidence or... Yeah.
Right. There's one that I've been meaning to tell you. I don't know if you're subscribed to her or anything, but she's called Natalia Taylor.
I'm not too sure.
She does... You need to subscribe to her. She's got really good, like, content, and that is really good. And she was saying, like, she got this Ouija board, and she was playing with it with her friends. And when you play with a Ouija board, you're meant to say like goodbye.
Yeah.
So all the spirits go inside, and like because otherwise they were playing with it, and they never said goodbye. They just like, because her friend, they were sitting there and they were like they were saying like, first they were saying like, Charlie, Charlie, are you here? And like things like that. And then one of her friends, it was her friend and her boyfriend, and her boyfriend didn't always stay over because they were in college, and her friend, her hand was on the table, and her hand just started going like this. It's like she was possessed, and she was going like this, and going like that, and going like that, and I think she like grabbed a knife or something, but I don't know, and tried cutting her hand off or something, but her hand was just going like this, and she was like having a panic attack because she didn't know why. It's like her hand was possessed.
That's weird.
And they had to hold her hand down, I think. And then they were like, no, we're not having this now. And they opened it back up. And it just stopped and something like that. But then whatever happened. And then they took it. And her boyfriend was like, no, like, when you have an Ouija board, you're not meant to break it or snap it. Because otherwise, like, what it says is that it lets all the spirits out. And her boyfriend just like held the Ouija board and like snapped it over his knee, and she was like, why did you do that? He was like, because I don't want anything else happening. She was like, yeah, but you do know that like this happens. And he's like, oh, don't listen to him. She like trusted him, and she's like, oh yeah, like why else would like, yeah. And then they got home and like back to their college apartment thing, and like for a few months she was like, she'd be like laying in bed and see like a man in the corner of her room.
Oh God.
And like she'd like turn her head and there'd be a man like like that looking through her window. I think it was like that, I don't know.
I would hate
it was really creepy.
Well, is that it now? Yeah, well, hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one, and bye.